Hey, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here and you like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to join us live, I go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. We have the S&P's up 9, Dow's up 73, NASDAQ up 10. So quite the reversal from last night. Things got a little dicey last night. What's going on, Jack? Merry Christmas, Manchild, Jeff, Specialist Perspective, Red Dust, Faiz, Benito. Good morning. I hope you guys did your Christmas shopping. You got what you needed. Because at this point, if you're trying to order from like Amazon and stuff, probably not going to go well. Probably not going to go well. Yo, Artie, what's going on? So, last night we had a very eventful night, starting out with, Trump. The bill was passed to him, and he rejected the bill, saying that it was a disgrace. He wants 2,000. Instead of 600, he wants payments of $2,000 per American. But he didn't veto it. He's looking to get an amendment. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on this situation. I don't know if they have it in here. Yeah, here they go. Nancy says that they're ready to do it. So, looks like Nancy and Mitch are not going to be able to, take off early for the holiday. I think they were hoping to let's wrap this bill up and we can go take off to the Hamptons or wherever these people go. But instead it's supposed to be, I think they're supposed to be submitting it by Thursday. So, the ongoing saga of these, coronavirus stimulus bill. It is what it is. You should have demanded 2020. 2024. So, it is what it is. It did impact the market quite a bit. As you saw, last night, futures, they fell all the way down. The S&Ps came all the way down to 3650. Now we're back up to like the 3690 area, just kind of peeing this area. So, they're a little bit unchanged from where we closed yesterday, but we are, we actually did make some pretty good headway. I thought we were going to have to play defensive, but I think because, they said they're willing to work on that it's, the market's reacting in a better or more positive way, I should say. So, we got what else will happen the next 1.5 of 2020. I don't know, but we only got like a week and a half of 2020. Let's go out easy. Go out easy. Things been hard ever since they took Kobe. You know what I mean? It's been hard. Things been hard on the American people. The world in general, I think. I mean, yo, what's going on, Daniel? And it could be comfortable holding options over the long weekend. Yeah, I mean, if I'm selling premium, if I'm buying premium, I don't know. I don't know. Short premium, I'm good. I'm good with. Kobe beef, no. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant. Ever since Kobe died, things just went straight downhill from there. Straight downhill. I'm thinking Twilio can hit 410. Nice. Let me give you a quick update here before we get to the market. Let me give you a quick update. So for those people that were asking, Just a heads up, we are going to be launching the Us versus Herd Academy on January 2nd, 2021. January 2nd, 2021. So everyone that's asking when stuff going to come out, we're not just launching a training, but it's going to be a platform to help traders, and it's going to continue. I'm not going to waste a lot of time here, but it's going to, for the people that ask, it's going to be a platform that is going to, help traders become who they're meant to be. And that's the goal of it. It's not about just teaching options. It's not about that. I mean, yeah, it teaches options, but it's about, converting this person or a person into an actual trader. So that's what it's more about. So that's the situation. If anybody wants to know, January 2nd, it's coming out. And then we'll talk about it more. For the people that are interested, we'll talk about it privately. But for the people that are like, hey man, just get to the market, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it right now. You're saying CRWD. CRWD. Yeah, I mean, man, like so many stocks are just going parabolics right now. Like it's just out of here. I did sell some puts on MVIS. So I'm selling some puts on MVIS. I normally don't, but I mean the premium was too good to pass up. I got 95 cent credit. I'm selling the 6 strike puts right now. So right now I am in MVIS. I'm shorting the 6 strike put. Like I said, I got 95 cent credit. These are currently down like 2% right now. So we'll see what happens. So it was basically $1 credit for a 6 strike put, which is pretty rich. I mean, maybe it'll crash, maybe it won't. We'll find out. Maybe I'm gonna be a shareholder of MVIS. I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Also, I rolled up my put. I took profits on the 22 put. I rolled up to the 23 put for January on Virgin Galactic. So that is the situation, and I am currently long. I'm currently long NIO, and I am selling some premium in Snow right now. So that's currently the situation. As you can see, pretty cleaned up portfolio going into the end of the year. I'm not really trying to be too aggressive here. Stocks that are I guess disappointing. Tesla. People are like, I don't understand why it's not going up. It climbed all the way to 695, and if you look at the 1 year chart, it's not even that bad. Sure, it's down at 633. If it closes today, it's around here at 633. It's going to be below. It'll be below the the 10-day moving average. But I mean, it's had some crazy ranges. I mean, yesterday it traded as low as 613. Came up to 650 area. So just be patient. I mean, it could crash. I mean, it could come down to 400. Could, like the only reason why it moved up is because it was going to be added to the S&P. Is why it went parabolic. I mean, there was nothing fundamentally changing with Tesla's business. So a little bit of pullback, maybe 650, or I'm sorry, 550. I don't know. We'll see. Square's making huge moves. Just be mindful. Just don't trade weekly options the rest of the week, because we have today and then we have tomorrow, which the market is closing 2.5 hours early. So the market's closing tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Today we do have a full day of trading. Yo, Matthew, what's going on, man? Nice to see you. So I've been shorting this thing since Monday too. So Square is pushing, just continues to climb, no dips on here. But the one trade, because I was gone a bit yesterday, the one trade that I was disappointed in missing was Penn. Penn came all the way down to 90 and pushed all the way up to almost 97. I mean, like, it's insane. It's insane. This stock is insane. I mean, it's been a great moneymaker for me over the last few weeks. If we look here, I don't know if this will. It's made me. I've just been doing some small trades on it, but it's made a total of about over the last since December 15th. It's pulled in $463, in profit. Now that's a small trades. I don't know if anybody's been using. I don't know if you can see it here. Let me see if you can see this or not. But on Tastyworks, there's a new tab called Chains, and then it'll tell you over like the last 60 days, 30 days, whatever, what your trades were. It kind of like works as a trade journal, and then you can kind of see what your profits was. My total realized profit on here was 463. It's kind of cool too. It tells you what your average traded price was. I don't really know what some of these tabs do. I think it calculates open positions, but it's pretty cool. I mean, they didn't have this before. This is a new feature under Chains. It only tracks. The only thing is about Chains, it only tracks the last 60 days. You can only pick the last 30 to 60 days. So 60 days or 30 days. So you can kind of track your progress. It's kind of nice. It kind of tells you what your position was, and you can kind of track your progress of that. So that's a new feature that's rolled out in this new version of Tastyworks. So it kind of shows you if you're making money on a stock or not making money over the last 60 days, and look what those trades were. It kind of outlines it pretty nicely. So I'll be trying to look into that a little bit more. I haven't used it at all. I just noticed that in there last night. I was like, hey, what's this? And I'm like, oh, it's like a trade. It's like a trade journal. I wish they did longer durations than 30 or 60 days, but it's is what it is. I mean, you can go under. I guess you could do the same thing under like your stock history and stuff like that. But it's cool that it outlines what your actual trades were. Yeah. GameStop short squeeze. I can't believe GameStop. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, come on, man. I mean, this is insanity. And like, if I don't even want to sell like premium. Like, I don't want to short calls, but I don't want to short puts either. Because I'm like, do I want to buy the stock at 15? Do I want to buy it at 17? Not really. Like, I don't really want to. The expected move on this in the next 23 days is $6. Yo, Ariana, what's going on? So it's just crazy. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's major short squeeze. It's just they're gonna be pounding them. I mean, I'm not gonna get in on this. I mean, if this was at 12, maybe I would try to sell a 10 or 8 put. But at 20, I mean, I'm not gonna get caught up in this, because next, after Christmas we wake up and like, oh yeah, they didn't have as strong as sales and it's cut 50%. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, I mean, I think if you want to short this, you might have to go into like February and start selling. I don't know, what can we get these calls for? I don't want to sell the thing is, I don't want to sell a naked call on this, because you sell a naked call on this thing skyrockets to 50, you're in big trouble. Can you do some sort of like, how much is this premium here? Can I do a $5 wide spread? Not great. 89 cents for 411. Yeah, not great. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can make something happen here. I mean, I would like to short GameStop, but also I don't want to get run over, So I want to have a low risk trade. But maybe selling some premium will be the deal. Maybe they're selling copies of Cyberpunk. Yeah, I don't know. I did get Cyberpunk, but I haven't played it. I told myself I cannot play any games until the UVH Academy is launched. No ifs, ands, or buts. Especially a game like that. But maybe it's a blessing I didn't play that game, because maybe I would have got frustrated based on what the feedback was, maybe it's better I start playing it in a couple months. I don't know. VIX has come down to the 23 area. I mean, after this major rip to 31, I guess anybody here short their wrist, the VIX. Carl, we're not accepting donations, but if you wanna join, you can definitely join. VIX, UVH Academy is not free. Anybody short the VIX? VXX came down to the 17 area. I just like when it comes down to like the 16 area, you start to think like on VXX, you start to think like, okay, what's gonna happen? And then sure enough, goes up to 19. Screw a stimulus check. I get back to work and stop being begging master for table scraps. Hey, I mean, I think we all agree we want this to be over with, but as long as the virus is going rampant, and the people that are endangered, old people with compromised immune systems, I mean, there's not much we can do. You know what I mean? I would like for everyone to get back to normal. I mean, I think that would be great. Yo, Twitter. Take a look at Twitter. Yeah, Twitter has been ripping, but it's been consolidating here. It's kind of similar to Snap. I've been watching Snap. I mean, I don't like Twitter that much up in here. I think Snap has way more potential as a company. So in here, I've been trading it a little bit, kind of day trading just to kind of get a feel, but it looks like Snap wants to push to 55, but it just falls apart pretty easily, Like I don't know what today. I don't know what to expect today, because I mean, are we going to be flat today? I mean, I don't know if anyone looked at the volume on SPY yesterday. Like, look at it. I mean, it didn't even crack 50 million. So are we going to have a low volume day? I mean, we saw yesterday. Yesterday there was a little bit of action, but relatively flat. Opened at 368. We closed around 367 area. A little violent trading in here, but you were able to. Thankfully, options traders were able to make some money, and they bought the bounce, so they shorted this right in here. So can't complain. But right now, volume is really, really, really low, and you can see most of the volume on SPY came in at the end of the day, not the beginning. End of the day volume. So kind of interesting to see what is going to happen today. I don't have a clue. Just trying to play pop on Twitter from this consolidation. Yeah, it does look like it's gonna pop, Johnny. Yeah, you get fined for working. I was like, I want to go to work. No, you can't. You're gonna get fined. Shut up and take the $600. Take the $600 and shut up. Yeah, I mean, Sam Adams, this is crazy. Low of 290 this year is now $1,000 stock. Who would have thought? I mean, it's kind of like Chipotle though, very low volume. Bid ask on the calls and stuff super wide. I mean, if I was going to do anything in here, I probably would just buy the stock. Buy a few shares and kind of roll with it that way. I mean, it's moving pretty good. I mean, if you bought 900 and it's starting to break back out, or you could buy the breakout here, but it's hard to say. Where is it right now? It's at 1023. So basically, where it closed. Yeah, Lowe's. I traded the Home Depot spike. Lowe's is starting to look a little bit tasty too. Home Depot, I don't have a position in. I bought at 260. I sold at 270, and now I'm kind of looks like this pushed to 274. But this looks, I don't know. Is this fading, or are we going to get a pop here? Just consolidation. That's the question. Lowe's looks like a little bit more predictable here. It looks like it's going to have a pop. I mean, this actually doesn't look like a bad trade at all. Let's see what they got for Jan. Yeah, I mean, right now, because we're having such slow movement, I'm trying to be more of a premium seller. The only time I'm really buying premium right now is when I'm day trading. I do have, like I said, I do have the 45 call on NAO for January, so I am in the money. But I don't know if we're gonna get a push. I mean, yesterday we hit, almost 50, and because the market was doing support, it just came cratering down to 46. I did make some money day trading yesterday on this spike up, but I mean, it did not recover. It did not recover. Is it gonna try to recover today, NIO? Let's hope. Other stocks like in this sector, Workhorse has been performing very well. Workhorse bouncing right off of 20, so might be a good play. Sell some premium in here in Workhorse. What is Workhorse's premium at? Yeah, I mean maybe sell some 20 puts, or like 18, 19. Try to get like $1 credit for it, $2 credit. Carl's disappointed in Teladoc. Yeah, I think, look, this looks good though. Like Teladoc looks really good. Consolidating on the 200-day moving average. Yesterday, it crossed above the 50-day. I mean, this looks squeezy to 230, bro. Like 220 maybe. Like honestly, this looks good. I mean, if you got in here, not so good. But if you're getting in here, it does look like this has some really great potential here. I mean, I might even look for a trade in here. Can I sell some puts on here? Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll sell some premium on here. I mean, this looks good. Yeah, I mean, if you have a credit put spread, maybe sell the 200, or even come down to like the 195. If you come down to the 195, short the 195, 190 for Jan, you get $1.60 credit. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Max loss 340. I do like that. I don't think I'm going to be a buyer premium going into the holiday here, but for January, you line this up. I mean, it might be good. I mean, Teladoc, obviously is exposed to the corona news, and with the vaccine, I think the vaccine news really, really kind of screwed it up. But I think even with the vaccine, like telemedicine's not going to go away. Like even Teladoc is one of ARK's top holdings. I don't know if you guys realize that. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me see if I could. Okay, so if you look here, if you look at ARK, ARKK Holdings, put it in here. Teladoc is weighing 4% of their portfolio right now. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Okay. So as you can see here, ARK, Teladoc, I'm not saying this is why you should buy the stock or whatever, but it is interesting that they're ranking it in their portfolio so high. So why would they rank it with a 4% weight? So I think in my opinion, not because of ARK, but my personal opinion, telemedicine is the future. It's here. I think the stock could double in the next year, 2 years, whatever. You know what I mean? Like I think telemedicine is here to stay. Like we're living in the future soon here. We're living in the future. Going to your doctor, stuff like that is not going to be a thing. They can see way more patients. They can get more done. You can get more done. It's good. Obviously you're gonna have to still go to a doctor for certain things. But if they're like, hey, I have an itchy throat, can you see what's in my throat? And you sign the camera back there. Like, oh yeah, looks like you have strep. Okay, well, let's get you some antibiotics and you're good to go. So I think, because I've been thinking about Teladoc myself. I was like, okay, well, what's the situation here? Like, what do we think? Okay, probably gonna catch a dip due to the vaccine, but if you're in it for the long term, I mean, it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. I mean, if you want, buy some stock, buy some leaps, take it easy. You know what I mean? I've been favoring debit over credit spreads. Credit spreads are nice until it's a real downtrend and then you get wrecked. Yeah, Johnny, it's just the movement right now is so slow. I don't want to get stuck buying those spreads, you know? No wonder iPhones have so many cameras. But it's kind of interesting to see, you know, ARK K. I mean, if you look at ARK K, I mean, it's just parabolic. It's just ripping. Just ripping. I mean, now, if you want, you can invest in this versus just Teladoc, because this is more like a fund, but, well, this is a fund. It's an ETF. So, you know, it's really up. You have options when it comes to Teladoc is all I'm saying. I'm saying don't write it off yet. I mean, this looks very Teladoc, I think, looks good here. Like, my personal opinion, I think that this setup is very, very clean, very, very nice. And KLA is finally tanking. Yeah, when's that thing gonna go down? I haven't been touching it. Man, this thing tanked to 14. Of course it's gonna rip up. Probably gonna go to 18 today. You know, it's probably gonna go to 18 today. ARK is free money. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been trading ARK or any of the ARK ATS, but I am, as you can see, it's on my mind. It's on my mind. And the lost garbage truck deal. Well, I mean, it's not surprising, you know. All right, so we have the market. S&P's up 13, Dow's up 121, Nasdaq up 11. So we're gonna kind of see what happens. I mean, we got MVIS tanking right now, just tanking. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. It's well, I mean, it's down 11%. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. I mean, I might get assigned the stock here. Hopefully not, but I might get assigned. We'll see. We'll see. MVIS, Apple's coming down a little bit. We have another holding right now. NIO. NIO is holding right now. Down a little bit on the. I'm down a little bit on the call. Down 38. I don't know if the pricing is not changing on this, so I don't actually know if I'm down or down more. We'll see. I might be down like 50 or 60 actually on this 45 call. I'm still long this spread, but you can see here option pricing is not changing. But yeah, I mean it's looking like today is going to be a little bit interesting. Nasdaq just turned red, but it's kind of on the fence though. I mean, it's not like tanking. I mean, we got Microsoft down 84 cents. I mean, Microsoft had a huge rip and then had a consolidation day yesterday. So if this goes down, it'll be interesting. Where are some of the banks are up? JP Morgan's up. Goldman Sachs is up. Goldman Sachs actually looks nice for maybe a bounce play. This looks nice. Bank of America. Bank of America's up too. It faded yesterday. Apple's taking a hit. What's Amazon doing? Amazon has just been chopping. I mean, it's consolidating here, but it looks, I mean, I think it's going to take off. I might try to sell some more premium here. I just didn't want to get screwed. All right, looks like NIO is coming down right now. NIO is coming down. Most stocks are coming down right now, but I think Amazon, I think it's going to try to make a push for 3,400. I mean, it's got to, right? It's got to. NIO is below. NIO is taking a hit. It has dropped. It does this every morning though. However, yesterday it didn't get back up. However, this is pretty I'm down 90 on the 45 call now, so we'll kind of see what happens. Kind of see what happens here. DKNG actually is holding up decent. I mean, it did pop down from 53. What's Penn doing? Penn. It wants 100, doesn't it? It wants 100. But the overall market is a little mixed right now. We have tech. Tech is pretty. It's getting a little on the red side. We have the banks up. McDonald's is up. Johnson & Johnson's up. Home Depot's up. FedEx is up. FedEx. Let's see this. FedEx. I was looking at this stock here. What do we think? Is it going to try to make another push to 290, or is it going to be a disappointment here? What do we think? What do you guys think? Anyone trading FedEx or UPS? Because FedEx, it fell off the earnings because they didn't give guidance. I think it might make a push. What I'm trying to prepare for is kind of like the onslaught of good news for the holiday. Online retail sales, shipping's up, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, that is what I'm kind of prepared for. Now, UPS looks like it could get a little bit squeezy here. UPS looks more of like a safer trade. Obviously, it's been in better consolidation. FedEx looks like it could come back down to 260 potentially. If it could get rejected up in here. UPS it probably looks a little bit more predictable, but this has a bigger range, I think. Credit spreads out on January 29th. Trading both UPS and FedEx, but very low return. Yeah, I made like pre-earnings on FedEx. I made like, I don't know. I made $2. Literally $2. What was that trade? Let me see what that trade was. Yeah, FedEx pre-earnings. This is the trade here. I had a debit spread pre-earnings. It made me $2. I bought it for $3.16, sold it for $3.18. So I basically only made my commission back. What was this? Oh, these were naked calls. Naked calls I made $135 on December 8th. But FedEx has been okay. It's just, I don't know. We'll see. BLDP. Let's take a look. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. This thing fell off yesterday, but came roaring back, and now it's starting to go up again. Yeah, it's breaking all-time highs. Nice push. We were talking about this yesterday about breaking this area here because it was a rejection. It did break it. What did it hit? It hit 2282, and then it came back down into range and then pushed back up. So you could have entered on the push back up, and now it's just going parabolic. So congrats, man. Congrats. Looks like NIO is bouncing back up a little bit here. Apple's bouncing back up. Like I said, it always does this type of price action. NIO always does this. It dumps at the open and then they buy it up. Just let it go up. Just let it go up. Nope. No, we're not going to let it go up. I don't know. I don't really want to hold this NIO call over the weekend, but we'll see. Been pumping pins for weeks, finally breaking out. Yeah, pins has been on. I can't believe pins is at $75 and now it's breaking out to the upside. Nice consolidation here. This is what you like to see though. Healthy consolidation, moving averages, trending to the upside, just hanging out, and then we have a breakout. So I guess the question is it strong enough today? Another one that's kind of been flying under the radar is Shopify. Had a breakout, but the problem with Shopify is the options are terribly priced. The bid ask way too wide. It's just not ideal. You know what I mean? It's not ideal. But for me, I'm not looking to get too aggressive today because Ooh, Shop is taking a dip though. Fell 40 points. It's down almost 3% at open here. What's Amazon doing? Amazon came down a little bit too. Not as bad. What's Etsy doing? Etsy, kind of all that category, that online shopping category, kind of always interests me. So Etsy's taking a dip too. I mean, it's down almost 2%. I mean, to be fair, it deserves it. but yeah, Etsy. I mean, the dips will probably get bought. I mean, I would love to see this thing tank $10, but it's probably not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to position myself to buy some of these dips in some of these online retailers, but at the same time, I don't want to overextend it in case like they don't do as well. You know, FCell. Yeah, FCell is ripping. Yeah, what about how's Workhorse doing this morning? Workhorse coming back down a little bit. Let me try to. I think I might want to try to sell some premium Workhorse under 20. I think it seems like something that would be. I mean, could it come back down to 15? Sure, but I think 20 is the new low. I think 20 is the new low on Workhorse. So I'm gonna try it. What's interesting to me is this stock, MVIS, has tanked $1.50 today, and the puts are getting crushed. Like, in my favor, I should be down on this with a 43 delta. I should be down like anywhere between $70 to $80 on this trade. But I'm down $4. So they're crushing the premium in here. Kind of interesting. It's down $1.50, but I'm only down $4. I mean, I bought this thing when I put this trade on when it was 9. Ooh, Snow is taking a hit. Anyone here trade Snow but me, or just me? Snow is getting clapped. I sold yesterday, thankfully. I mean, I sold it like $3.55. Barely got out alive because, as you can see, this thing just tanked. And now it's down $25 from where it was, $26 now. We'll see if it comes down. I mean, I'm in a credit put spread at the 310 strike, so we'll see if it comes down to that area. Sleeping Elephant's been trading Snow. I mean, I just don't like Snow. The only thing I don't like is about the option liquidity is not very good. Option liquidity is not good. Yo, SPCE. So I'm selling naked put in there. SPCE is trying to push 27. If anyone's trading this, I rolled my put up. This thing's trying to push 27 now. I think it could have hit 27.50 area. Could go up another $1.50 from here. When? I don't know. What is Snow? So Snow is basically they're a data center AI company. They house data. You know, kind of like Amazon Web Services. I don't use their services at all or anything like that, but their stock has been for me a little bit on the predictable side. Now, am I making tens of thousands of dollars from it? No, but I'm just trying to make a little bit here and there. You know, I did really well on earnings on it. Been doing well buying some calls, just buying the dips, trying to find good positioning. Yesterday, OPTT buy is at 348. All time frames look great to keep moving up. Nice. NASDAQ is taking a hit down. SPX are green. Yeah, I mean, the Qs are getting smacked a little bit right now, down to 309 area. You know, VXX is continuing to go lower. VIX continuing to go lower. I mean, we know that tech is usually going to get bought. I mean, they're probably going to get bought. All right, looks like MVIS. MVIS is turning around now. I'm green. I'm in the green on that trade. MVIS, man, that's a violent. This is the 1 minute. This is the 1 minute time frame. In 1 minute, it went from 850 down to 750, and then in 5 minutes, it went all the way down to almost 7, almost sub 7. Yeah, just sell premium on there. It's not worth the excitement. Yo, but NIO, I think NIO is going to test my... NIO may test my 45 call here. Apple's ripping. How long will Zoom downtrend? I mean, Zoom I think is just too much. Zoom is just out of here. I mean, it's I think it's going to come to 250. I think it's going to come to 250. You're like, oh, that's going to get cut in half. Like, yes. Yes. I think Zoom just, people are piling in because there wasn't anywhere else to put your money during COVID. Now that some of the fears have subsided, they're yanking the money and putting it into different stocks, which is good for the other stocks. Not good for Zoom. What's Peloton? Peloton's taking a hit too. I mean, I would love to see Peloton back down to 100. Like, this is just insanity. And this is another one, another stock just people piled into. You know, you wanted to find safe places to put your money. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. I mean, we know they love to buy Peloton. They love to buy Peloton. Is it going to fade this gap here? It's a potential. There's potential for it. Yeah, NIO is just getting smoked right now. EV's getting hit. Yeah, and then it's coming down to 45. I'm down 140 on that 45 call right now, so we'll see what happens with it. This is crazy. It's going to give this whole thing up. The one thing that I do know about NIO is it has good day trading action. For a $40 stock, this thing trades well intraday. I thought I was going to see Penn trying to push to 100, but it's not. Yo, Wynn Resorts. So it looks like money's outflowing tech and into some of the more risky stocks, like, you know, Wynn Resorts, stuff that were hit heavily by Corona. Boeing's up. Let's see, what are the airlines? What are the airlines doing? Airlines are, you know, kind of, well, on the 1 year, it's kind of flat. I mean, they're up 2%. Delta's up 2%. Banks are up. I mean, JP Morgan's up $2 today. I mean, JP Morgan, I think they announced JP Morgan announced a $30 billion stock buyback program. I think it's gonna push 135. I might actually look into a position on JP Morgan. Yo, Chewy, what's going on? But yeah, I mean, JP Morgan is ripping. What are these calls up? And these calls are up 200%. I mean, I guess the market kind of expected it. They're up pretty decent. January's up 45%. So kind of interesting. But you know, we'll see where the market is gonna take us today. It looks like it's gonna be a relatively kind of slow and low day. So, you know, don't overtrade. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna sign off here, guys. You guys have a great day. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I am not going to be here, even though the market's open. I will not be here. Gonna spend some time with the fam. So you guys have have a great Christmas. Have a great day. You guys stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.